Hello, my name is Erica Chenovich, and today I'm excited to share how digital literacies can transform the way we teach and learn in the middle school math classroom, especially when guided by the TPAC framework. We'll explore my philosophy of digital literacies, practical teaching strategies, and grade appropriate activity, and the essential role of digital citizenship in the 21st century education. First off, I want to speak on my philosophy of digital literacies. To me, digital literacies can go far beyond just knowing how to use a device or an app. They involve the ability to access, evaluate, create, and communicate information using digital tools, responsibly, critically, and of course, effectively. In the middle school math classroom, this means helping students become not only proficient users of technology, but also thoughtful problem solvers, collaborators, and critical thinkers. A foundational theory that shapes my view is Vygotsky's social constructivism, which emphasizes the importance of social interaction and scaffolding in learning. In this model, digital tools serve as mediating artifacts, meaning they help students co-construct understanding through exploration, feedback, and collaboration. When used effectively, technology becomes a bridge between abstract math and concepts and world application. In addition, Liu et al. 2014 highlight that the digital literacies are continually evolving and they must be taught as a set of dynamic practices rather than static skills. This perspective reinforces the idea that digital literacy instruction should be embedded across content areas, including math, but all content areas, to help students thrive in a connected, information-rich world. Now, I want to focus a little bit more on the framework of TPAC and how we can thoughtfully integrate this within our classrooms. First off, the TPAC framework, which stands for Technological, Pedagogical, Content, Knowledge, reminds us that effective technology integration happens in the intersection of three core knowledge domains. First, content knowledge, understanding and knowing math. Pedagogical knowledge, knowing how to teach math. And then technological knowledge, knowing how to use digital tools to effectively teach math. In the context of middle school math within my purview, TPAC might look like using our curriculum, Amplify Desmos, to explore something like linear equations. Here, the content is slope, y-intercepts, things like that, but the pedagogy is an inquiry-based approach. Students are exploring on their own to learn these concepts. The technology would be something like the graphing app that students would use in order to explore. And this allows for manipulation and instant feedback from the teacher, which is a great way to formatively assess students. This program does a great job of ensuring all core domains are met. Rather than using technology as a substitute for paper worksheets, we want to make sure that we ask ourselves, how can this technology deepen understanding? And how does it support learning goals in a meaningful way? Some instructional strategies for developing digital literacies would be inquiry-based learning with digital tools. Students are encouraged to ask questions, investigate, draw conclusions, and use interactive tools. For instance, GeoGebra, students can explore how changing variables can affect geometric shapes. Through digital manipulation and teacher guidance, students build conceptual understanding while also navigating and evaluating digital resources. Another example could be something like collaborative digital storytelling. Students can work in small groups to create either short videos or screencasts explaining a math concept or even an ed puzzle. Using tools like Screencastify, Flipgrid, they visually and verbally represent their thinking, a great strategy for students to use digital tools to help them learn. This will help them with their communication, collaboration, and media creation skills. These are all key components of digital literacy. An example of a fun and engaging activity could be something like creating a math meme. Here's how it would work. Students would collect data through a classroom poll or online source. They could analyze the data, create charts using Google Sheets, and then they can design their meme in Canva, which in our district, all students have free access to represent their findings or to debunk a math misconception. This activity not only reinforces reasoning and data visualization, but it also allows students to reach in and use their own creativity to communicate what they're thinking. Finally, I want to touch on the importance of digital citizenship in today's day and age. In the 21st century, digital citizenship is absolutely essential. As students increasingly engage with online platforms, they must understand how to navigate them responsibly. Teaching digital citizenship alongside digital literacies ensures that students not only know how to verify information, they understand online etiquette, respectful communication, how they talk to their peers and teachers, and that they value privacy, security, and ethical use of digital tools. In a math class, this might mean discussing how to responsibly use tools like Desmos calculators, or how to give credit for digital resources used in a project. Digital citizenship helps students become not just consumers of content, but responsible contributors in the digital world. To wrap up, integrating digital literacies through the lens of TPAC framework in my classroom allows me to engage equitable and effective learning environments for our middle school math students.